Hello.
Hello. So we are going to be doing some reading sprints today. Thank you guys for joining us. I have some awesome friends here with us today. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, if anyone doesn't already follow you, which they should, I had you all down below. So everyone go follow Michelle and Kaylee and Riley. They're awesome. But Michelle, you want to tell a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Michelle. I'm from Michelle's Library. I mostly do reading vlogs on my channel, and I sprint so many times. A lot. I am currently reading All My Rage by Saba Tahir. I'm 12 pages into it, so I literally don't know what's happening, but that's what's going on.
I'm Kaylee. My channel is called Kaylee's Books, and I do a mixture of vlogs and sit-down videos, and I have a TBR game, and I have sprints on my channel every Monday now. And I'm reading Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin, and I'm listening to The Burning God by R.F. Kuang.
Awesome.
Hello, everyone. I'm Riley. My channel is Riley Marie, and I'm reading Just Like Home. I'm almost done with it. It's my book club book, so we'll see how the ending goes. Also, Hannah knows this, but my power has been going out all day, so if I randomly disappear, that's what happened.
I told her we already knew it was because she was bored with us. So. That's the real reason. I am reading Dead Silence. I am buddy reading this with Rye from Rye's Reading Corner, and I think I'm behind. And I need to catch up.
How are you liking it so
30
far?
pages.
How are you liking it so far?
I'm liking it, but I only read like 30 pages yesterday, and like, let's see, where am I right now? I'm on page 83.
Ooh.
So I think that's like 20% or 25% in. I'm liking it.
Good.
Kaylee, you read it. Have you read it, Riley?
Yeah, I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I gave it 3, but then I accidentally in my wrap-up said I gave it 3.5, and I'm like, actually, yeah, I kind of agree with you. So now it's a 3.5.
And then Michelle, you gave it 5 stars, right?
I did. Yeah.
All over the. We'll see. Hopefully, I don't give it 2 stars just to even this out because I'm hoping I actually really like it. Hello. I am glad that we're doing the sprints then. I need them too, like badly. I don't know what's happened this month, but I am not reading much for the last 3 days at least, and I need to get my butt into gear. Hey, Cam. Sorry, I'm on my phone too, so I'm like trying to tap on the comments without like knocking my stuff over. Hello. Yes, all day. Kaylee, you're on sprints all day today, right?
It's me and Michelle because we're on.
We're just following each other.
And then your channel, and then we're on Rye's channel in the evening time.
Me too.
Yay!
Well, there you go. Okay. Well, sprinting all day. I didn't sprint this morning, but I did nap. Hello. Stole some good cheese and crackers, and I'm here to read The Worst Best Man. I've never heard of that.
It's a rom-com.
Oh. Have you read it?
No.
I have.
Did you like it?
It was okay. I think The Wedding Crasher is better.
Is it same author?
Yes.
Okay. I don't read much rom-coms. The only ones I've really read were It Happened One Summer and Hook, Line, and Sinker, and those I really liked. But then I tried to read The Hating Game, and I DNF'd it at like 60% and just was mad.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
I understand.
Did you guys like it, or?
It was like one of the first rom-coms I'd ever read, so like it holds a special place in my heart, but like I understand if you didn't like it.
I think if I read it today, I wouldn't have liked it as much.
I tried to reread it and I was like, this is kind of bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel a little bit validated.
Yeah.
Hating Game and Red, White, and Royal Blue were the first 2 rom-coms I've ever read, so both of them are 5 stars for me, but I don't think I would reread The Hating Game. I do want to reread Red, White, and Royal Blue, though.
Yeah, I just got really annoyed with the miscommunication because it was just so extreme. And like I was like, seriously? Like, how old are we?
I know.
I just can't.
That's how I feel. I'm like, these are adults. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where we were because now I know what people mean when they say the comments jumped.
Yeah,
There we go.
it's so weird.
Hello. Currently eating homemade. Ooh, homemade soup sounds good. The Great Hunt. Is that the second one? I can't. It's behind my chair and I can't see because
I think I don't know. It's one of them.
I read the first one and I want to continue. So I hope you like it. Let us know if you're liking it. Hello.
Ooh, what kind of cake?
Right? I'm like having a major chocolate craving right now. So
Hi, Sarah.
hello.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you doing?
She was the one hosting the sprint, so she was the one the only one that could do the comments, and her internet stopped halfway through, and so then we were just like, oh, hello everyone.
It was so awkward.
So
That's the
out.
worst. Yo. Halfway through Love on the Brain. Carrie Soto. That's the only book by her that I've been interested in. And I think it's just because I used to play tennis.
It was good. I really liked it.
You liked it? I just don't like lipstick, so.
Is she considered literary fiction? Because then maybe I do like literary.
I think she's considered historical fiction now.
Both of those genres I normally am like, but I
like her backlist is all romance, and ever since Evelyn Hugo, it's been historical fiction. So
I like all of her new ones, but I don't know. I say I'm a historical fiction hater, but maybe I'm a secret lover of it.
The only historical fiction I like is like I guess if you would consider something like Juliet Marillier, where it's like a historical fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of. I've heard a lot of people have been reading the fine print.
I want to read it.
That's it.
Oh no.
You did.
Yeah, the writing was like not good.
What's it called? The synopsis was like kind of weird to me, so it didn't like hook me. So I haven't really wanted to, but I see everyone reading it.
Mm-hmm.
City of Brass. That's Stephen King, right?
Yes, love
Not
it.
City of Brass.
I'm just...
You know what I mean. I really like that whole trilogy. Let us know if you're like, and loving it. Okay, cool. I can read. Hello. I like to keep sprints like not like too much talking. So what I'm gonna aim for is like 5 more minutes of chit chat and then like a 45-minute sprint, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
No, Hannah.
Sorry if you can hear one of the kids. I don't know, someone is wailing.
I can't hear it at all.
There's an adult out there.
I always have to say that too.
Editing, awesome. Do I need to read? Yes, you do. But I mean, really do whatever you want, but you should probably read some. I love your name. Bookaholic Banter. That's a cool name.
Nice name.
Things we do in the dark. I want to try that out. Everyone's talking about tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Barbarian Lover. Is that that's not the same one as the aliens?
It is.
It is? Okay.
It's one of the ones in the series, I think.
Okay. I only read the first one.
Third one? Not sure.
Yeah. The titles are all too close to each other. I don't know which ones are which.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
how
read
the
them
Black
like
Dagger Brotherhood is too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all like lover something.
Yeah.
Lover eternal, dark lover, blood lover.
I prefer Sherilyn Kenyon's series. I always compare them because they're so similar. But I prefer the Dark Hunter series. But for both of those series, I've reread the first one twice because the first one in both of those series is just amazing. Oh, jumping again. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, I know the feeling. I edit in the morning with my coffee. Like, is that weird? I don't know. I let my kids watch Sesame Street and I edit. Oh, okay. See, I'm feeling validated. Thank you. Oh, okay. This is for the Great Hunt, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. See, I liked the first one. It just felt like cozy, like it had that classic cozy epic fantasy feel that I really liked, that I was expecting. It's just that I haven't really connected with any of the characters. Oh gosh, a half marathon. Played Volduria. Nice. I'm gonna say you're the one who's winning.
I agree.
Right? Mocha with
Ooh.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
I want that now. I've got a pumpkin chai that I made at home. Because it's I don't know if you guys have ever gotten before, but if you go to the grocery store, you can get that like carton of chai.
Yeah, like the
aisle.
Tazo tea.
Hmm?
Is it the Tazo one? Or
yes.
whatever? Yeah.
I think so. And then just the regular one, and I mix it with like that morning's coffee, but like the afternoon, but like I put some coffee and then I put some chai and then I put some oat milk and then I put some pumpkin cream, like Starbucks pumpkin creamer.
That sounds so good.
I know.
Oh my
It's
God.
so good every afternoon.
I just ordered the white mocha syrup that Riley recommended on her Discord, and I am so waiting for that to come in the mail because I only have like the clear type of syrups for coffee.
Yeah.
And I want like a thick, creamy one for coffee. So excited for that.
Okay, so it's like also creamy?
Yeah, I think it's, I mean,
it's like a thicker syrup, like the one they use at Starbucks.
Ooh. See, I think of white chocolate for like Christmas time, but like I love it, but I don't know, something about it makes me feel like Christmassy.
It is pretty like decadent, so that could be like Christmas indulgence.
Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I've never heard of that. Is that like a thriller? It sounds like it would be a thriller.
I think it's a thriller. Yes, it's new.
Okay. This is the one that Riley, you said you DNF'd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like only Sarah and Riley are the only bad reviews I've heard about it. I haven't read it yet, but I feel like everyone else kind of loses their mind over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool name. So, third one.
This is the Barbarian.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the one I'm on. I've only read the first two.
I want to continue, but I feel like when I do, I'm going to have to like binge them.
Yeah, I skipped around in the series, so I don't even know which ones I've read.
I'm really bad with like romance series. Like I don't continue them. Like I don't even like I don't even care. Like what is it? A Promise of Fire, the Amanda Bouget one. I read the first two and have zero interest in reading the third one.
Yeah, I only read the first one.
I loved the first one.
I only read the first one. I gave it 5 stars, but I'm like, I'm good. I'm done.
Right? Like I'm fine. I'm good. I don't know what it is. Once they're together, I'm like, okay, bye.
Yeah. Also, Sarah, I'm gonna need to see a picture of this Ice Planet Barbarian sweatshirt because I
Right?
Yeah, I'm just curious about
Yeah.
I am too.
it.
Share it on like your stories or something, and then we can see it. Oh.
I don't know what I would do without coffee.
No.
I would probably just sleep like 22 hours a day.
For me, I just need to read.
I just do nothing except read all day on the weekends anyway, so might as well do it with friends.
Same.
Another iced coffee and Jaggy caramel concentrate. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna click on this one and then we're gonna start sprinting. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of them for sure. I'm just doing a banner because and it's just gonna go to 00 because I don't have my computer, so I can't share a screen. So we will see you guys back here in just under 4 to 5 minutes. Happy sprinting. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
How did we do?
Not great, no. I think I was at 2% before we started, and now I'm at 9%. So
That's something.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I read like 10 pages. They were a great 10 pages. Oh my god. I messaged Riley like what's happening since she's already read it, and I just need to verbalize what I was reading because I was like, oh my god. But then I got distracted. But I'm excited to continue on with this book next sprint because oh my god, it's so good.
What like tropes are in it? Or are the tropes like spoilery or something?
I feel like it's, I don't know. Why am I having so much difficulty answering it?
There's like enemies to lovers. There's second chance.
Yeah.
There's another trope that kind of is a spoiler.
Okay.
So I won't say that
Funny.
one. But
And the enemies are like real enemies. Like,
yes.
like they do some stuff to each other, you know?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the section I was in right now where I was just like, oh my god, what are they doing?
I have to read it.
But yeah, I feel like the tropes though, it's doing the tropes in ways that feel kind of unique to me. I don't know. I like that's why it was hard for me to say the tropes because they weren't as visible as tropes where sometimes it's like, ah, yes, here's the trope. I know this one and it's good but familiar. Where these ones it's more, I don't know,
really
maybe
complex.
Yeah, it's much more complex. It's a good way to put it.
I want to read it. And I don't usually want to read super long romances. I'm not usually into that, but
I feel like it goes by quickly because there's a lot that happens. Like the pace, it's like one thing after another.
Because I'm doing a vlog right now, a pirate romance vlog by accident. Just I happened to be reading 2 pirate romance books at the same time. I'm like, might as well make this into a vlog. And the other one that I read was kind of boring because they were just on a boat the whole time and there wasn't a ton happening. Where this one, like, there's actual like pirate plot things happening throughout the book so far, at least, where the plot is crazy, the relationships are crazy, the banter is there. Like this book has it all.
well, you know my favorite. Well, I don't know if you know my favorite pirate romance is that Trader Witch.
Okay, I haven't read that.
Mary Mystery. She's like my favorite reverse harem author.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know that I've heard of that.
I actually like roped her into doing an interview with me in October. We haven't set a date yet, but I'm so flippin' excited.
I still need to read a book from her because I know you mentioned how amazing her books are, and I just haven't picked one up yet, but I need to.
So
oh,
sorry.
I was just gonna say I need to ask you like which one I should start with from her.
She has like 4 or 5 series. She's in the middle of 2. There's one that she's completed that's like demonic, like a school for demons. I don't know how to, and that's they're all reverse harem. And then I read the whole trilogy for Trader Witch, and that one's Trader Witch, Liar Witch, and Pirate Witch. Mm-hmm. And that one is so good. It's reverse harem, and there's 6 love interests, I think, like 6 of them. But there's shifters, there's a fae, there's a like warlock, there's I can't remember. And then I'm reading the second book in her Vampires and Lichens for this series that I'm reading now. And the second book just came out like a couple days ago. And then she has another series that's ongoing that's a fae one. But she does like slow burn, but for reverse harem, which is really cool.
That is cool.
So she like certain books kind of concentrate on certain relationships. You know what I'm saying? So there's some that really like kick off like right away, and then some of them just take longer. And then a lot of times, at least I'm guessing it'll happen in this one, and it definitely happened in the other series where there was just like an enemies to lovers that was so slow burn, like they didn't get together until like the third book. So I like her. She's awesome. But I don't think I've read, the only other pirate romance I read was like a historical one that I DNF'd. I hated it. It was like, I think it was written in like the 90s or something, and it was super bodice rippery. I have to figure out where we are on the comments. Oh my goodness. I'm like way behind. Wait. Y'all don't need to see my altar. I'll figure this out eventually. It's cool. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. That was I Spent Barbarians, 30 pages. That's how much I read too. I don't know if I said. Riley, how did you do?
I read 70 pages.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you actually read
all of our
ads.
I guess it's good. Or you like hate reading it?
No, I'm liking it. I mean, I have to finish it by tomorrow because that's when we're doing our book club live show. So I'm liking it.
How many more pages do you have?
60. So I'm like getting to the end.
Yeah. I like the cover for that one too. It's like bubblegum pink.
I love it. That was definitely a cover by.
11 pages. 68% technically done with the story, but reading the bonus chapter. Man, I'm an epilogue skipper. I skip them half the time, and even when I do read them, it's like I hate read them. I don't want to be reading them. I just do it.
I don't normally do that, but I hate all the like epilogue things in Ice Planet Barbarian series for some reason. Like, so I just skip all of those ones. They're just long too, and I'm like, what? I don't need to read this part of it. The story's over.
And then I feel too, I'm like, oh God, what if I missed something? And then it's like, it never matters.
No.
Yeah, it's never anything.
I like epilogues when they're just a couple pages and it's like one more cute moment.
Yeah,
and that's it.
That's what I meant.
Ice Planet Barbarians, I feel, if I remember correctly, I think the epilogues are like 50 pages sometime. I'm like, no. Well, thanks,
I've had cleanup, edited some, and started watching Kaylee's new video. That's the wrap up, right? I think I watched that today. The new Amari book. I need to read that. I read the first one.
I haven't read any of them.
Oh, you haven't?
I need to. I've been wanting to explore more middle grade, and that's the #1 middle grade fantasy that I want to try.
I heard
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Just joining. Thank you for joining us. Daisy Darker. I want to read that.
I love
Is that set at like a wedding, or am I getting that mixed up?
It's not a wedding. It's set like at a family's kind of creepy house.
It's like a creepy house like on the ocean.
Yeah.
It's like very atmospheric though.
And they have to, like, the whole family has to meet up there. They don't all live there. They're like all traveling to the house to meet up.
Oh, it's like a family reunion.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
that was
good.
Close.
Yeah.
I mean, just coming in. What's everyone reading? I am reading Dead Silence.
I'm reading All My Rage by Saba Tahir.
I'm reading Sea of Ruin and
You got this.
in the Poppy War series. I forget the name. The last one in the Poppy War series, but right now I'm kind of obsessed with Sea of Ruin, so I might just continue with only Sea of Ruin for the rest of the sprints.
And I'm reading Just Like Home.
About to start reading A Marvelous Light. I want to read that. Let us know how you're liking it.
I love the cover of that one.
Right? She is.
Yeah.
I'm like,
We're all like 10 pages.
I'm like 7%.
25 pages of the fine print, low 3-star read.
Ooh.
Maybe I don't
Bummer.
want to read this book.
Yeah.
Oh, I usually love. Well, see, I mean, I figure there's got to be some people that like them, otherwise authors wouldn't write them so much. So yeah, I would assume more people like them than don't. I just
See, I like when it's little. Like
Yeah.
the keyword being little there. It's just when it's long, I stop caring about the couple once they get together. So
Same.
Yeah, me too.
And like if they get together too early at like 80%, a lot of the times I stop reading. I'm like, done. That's it.
yeah.
Like, what are they gonna
Yeah,
do?
I don't like to see the arguments and stuff. Huh?
Yeah.
I was saying, what are they gonna do in that last little bit once they're together? Like, what's left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like
Unless it's like Katie Roberts and it's just like a lot of really good smut.
True.
Epilogue hater. I don't know what just happened. There we go.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could be exaggerating. Maybe they just felt super long to me, but I swear they were really long.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Well, I thought they were like their own little novellas.
Yeah, I think that's how they're pitched. But then when you read it, it feels like an epilogue because it happens like at the end of the book, and it's like, you know, a lot of romance books have like a little epilogue of them getting married or something. And then in Ice Planet Barbarians, it's kind of like that, but like the alien version of them doing other important activities together. And I'm like, they're already together. I don't care.
Because on Goodreads they're separate. So
Mm.
It
that's
says
why
in the book they're published, and it's like acts like an epilogue. But yeah, technically I think when they were first published like as ebooks or whatever, those were novellas that are separate from the
So did you read the newer traditionally published ones?
Mhm.
Oh, that's good to know.
Because I love the covers of the new ones. They're so pretty.
I know.
I like them a lot too.
Yeah, we should, Neva. Let me know when you want to. I'm kind of busy in September, but maybe that could be an October thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would prefer it be like a novella so I can like choose to read it or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think if you're reading it on KU, if I remember correctly, it's just not even included in the KU thing. And then it's separate. Like you have to download the novella separately. They could have changed it, but I think that's how it used to be at least.
I definitely prefer that. Oh, thank you, Neva. Yeah. That was that one. Oh, good. Yes, let us know. That was a marvelous light. Yeah, it looks really good, and I've heard good things, and I like the cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be weird.
I'm not gonna do that.
There was a book I read recently where I think it was a reverse harem. Oh, you know, I think it was that sweet Omegaverse book, and one of the love interests' name was Jonah, and I was like,
Reading a romance where your child's name is the male's
really
romance.
weird.
It's real awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Nevermore, but what I really like is there's also a lot of social commentary because it's kind of like Harry Potter where it's set like in the real world, but with magical beings being kind of like just not really easily seen by non-magical beings. So it's got that kind of whole thing to it. So then because she is raised in the real world, there's a lot of like social commentary too.
That's cool.
And I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am ready to read because I'm really liking my book.
I'm gonna have to leave right before we come back, so I'm just
That's
gonna.
fine.
Okay.
You can stick around as long as you want, and that is cool.
And you're coming to Rise, so I'll see you literally in 3 hours.
Yeah, what is that, 7:15?
Yeah. Great.
I think we'll see how long we stay on.
Okay.
Probably like, I don't know, more than like, I don't know, probably a couple more hours. I don't know. Until y'all leave me. You'll get sick of seeing my face. Let's see. Yeah, it was this to it being kind of set in the real world, because I did like how that was done. Because it makes me think like, oh, like maybe there really are fairies. There's a TMI. But there is, so y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but I live in, like, my house is literally in the middle of like a large plot that's all wooded. And on the side of our property going up our driveway, there's this what's left of a tree, like a stump, but it's probably about like 4 feet tall. And I swear to you, there's a fairy village in this tree stump. It is the most magical tree stump I have ever seen. And I'm telling you, there are fairies there. Y'all probably think I'm crazy, but I'm for realsies.
You know, in elementary school, I never got in trouble as a kid in school. Like I was very like a afraid of authority, but I got in trouble in elementary school because I convinced a bunch of people in my school that fairies existed, and they would give you gifts if you write your address on a piece of paper and throw it over the fence of the school. And then it became this huge thing at my elementary school.
Oh
my god.
Their addresses over the fence of the school, and it got tracked back to me, and I got in big trouble. And the thing is, I didn't even believe it. I just thought it was a funny thing to convince a lot of people to do.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'll have to, like, Katie, I'll have to take a picture and share it on my stories.
Yeah, I want to see the tree stump too.
Yeah,
it's a long walk. I'm not doing it right now. It's 9 my driveway is long, guys. Okay, so it's gonna be like a 42-minute sprint. We'll be back here at 00, and bye, Michelle. We'll see you here, but
I'll be here.
future bye.
Yes.
Okay, have a good sprint. Hello.
Hi.
How'd you do?
I don't know how much I read because I don't remember what page I started at, but I'm on page 207 right now.
Awesome. How's it going?
It's going so good, so well. I love it. Like every scene, I'm just like, I love it. I'll be shocked if by the time I finish this, it's not 5 stars. Like it feels like it's gonna be 5 stars, easy.
That's awesome. How about you, Riley?
I finished my book.
Woo!
Are you saving your ranking for your...
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to rate it. It's either a 4 or a 5. I need to think about it.
That's awesome.
Either way, good. So I put a pause on Dead Silence because I talked to Rye, and she is on the same chapter that I just finished. So I'm going to wait until the other sprints tonight, I think, because I don't think she's reading right now. So I'm going to wait so I don't get too far ahead. So I started, I don't know if you guys have heard of this. This is an arc I have, Legacy Witches. I'm really liking it. So it's like quirky, kind of like quirky and cozy, and she's like, this girl is like a witch going home to her for her mom's funeral, and her mom was a witch, and she's going home to her family's house in Salem, and it's like a sentient house, and there's ghosts all over the property. Some she knows, one of which is like her great times 12 grandmother, like from like the 1600s, and it's really good. I just started it, so I'm on page 16.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's like quirky and cozy.
Yeah.
It's not a super long book. It is under 300 pages. It comes out in October. But look at the cover.
The cover is cool.
Yeah.
What genre is it? Like, what is it? Is it just like a contemporary with paranormal aspects, or?
I think it's a genre bender. So, I think it is like, let's see. Yeah, I have no idea. It's kind of creepy. So she's already gotten like surprised by ghosts, and so there's already been some kind of like horrific imagery, but there's also been like banter too. Like she already got in a fight with a house, and like, so I'm not sure. I think it's a genre bender. I'm liking it.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's check with the comments. Sorry guys, it's hard on my phone. Okay. I think we saw that one. Okay. I think this is where we were. Right? I don't know.
I think we were at the pictures of the tree stump one, but like that's only 2 down, so.
Okay. So Nita said bye to Michelle. She had to go while we were sprinting. Yeah, there's a lot of really good commentary in Amari about like racism and classism, having to do with like the neighborhood that she grew up in. Hi Ryan. Oh, Michelle got to 24% of her book.
Of course, she reads the time that she can't then talk about reading.
We're on to you, Michelle. 44% in Razorblade Tears. I want to read that, but I don't know. That's the one about the two dads, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you guys read it?
Yeah, I gave it 3 stars.
Okay.
I own it, but I haven't read it because I don't know. I'm like scared to read it because I don't know about. I've heard that the dads are pretty homophobic at first, which is like meant to happen in the story, you know. But at the same time, that's like kind of hard. I don't really know if I want to
buy and yeah, I feel like that would be kind of like, I don't know, a little bit triggering for me.
Mm-hmm. Definitely was.
Yeah, Abby. It was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 30th pages. I'm sure Riley read way more. I'm guessing so because I think you had 60 pages left, right? And then you finished your book. So yeah, kicking all of our butts. I'm a slow reader, so, but I read a lot. I dedicate a lot of time to it to make up for it.
See, I'm like the opposite. I don't read a lot, but I read really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My sister's a really fast reader, and I always wanted to be a fast reader, but it's just, I figure I'm 33. It's never gonna happen. Oh, good. Let us know later on too. I'd love to hear like your thoughts, especially like after you finish it, because I've heard a lot of people talking about it because it was a book box book a while back. I can't remember which one.
I think it was
Illumicrate, but I haven't heard anyone actually reading it and then their thoughts on.
Yeah,
it's on my TBR for this month.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Let us know because I don't know. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's giving me the 5-star feels.
75% for
Barbarian Lover, I think.
Okay, thank you. Editing is going to be the death of me. I'm sorry. Is this like a super long vlog or something?
Vlogs are just hard to edit because if you don't edit as you go, it gets so overwhelming to have so many different clips. Because I always am like, I'm going to edit as I go and have all the clips edited for each day, and then I don't. And then I just have multiple days worth of footage all at once, and it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
I always edit as I go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but I don't do a lot of vlogs, and even the ones I've done, like even the one I just did for reading your favorite books, I think it was only like 23 minutes. I don't do a lot of like filler stuff because I don't know, I'm not that interesting.
I always end up cutting out my B-roll because it always ends up being so boring because my life is boring. And then I talk too much about the books and I'm like, I cannot post an hour-long vlog. Like no one cares enough about these books and about me to watch an hour of it. So then it just takes forever to be like, okay, what can I cut out?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like, especially when I like a book, I don't have, I don't know how to talk about it. If I really like a book, especially like, it's really good. Go read it. Like, if I hate it, I'm just like, I just hate it. I have to work on it. Oh, just joined with 1 minute left to the sprint. Okay. Thank you for joining us. I don't spend too much time on the chatty bits because I don't know. I just don't. So we'll be back to sprinting soon. Glad you enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. They are. I've seen that too. I've seen like really, I think Books and Lala, she didn't really like it, did she? Or she gave it like a 2 or a 3-star?
Yeah, I don't think she liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've seen them all over the place.
Like, I've been seeing every single rating between 1 and 5 and DNFs, like everything. So
I was very middle of the road. I gave it a 3.5.
Wow. I'm wanting to read this even more now because now I want to know where I'm going to fall, because I feel like I do agree with Kayla for a lot of books, like a lot of like the weird ones.
Yeah, so do I.
So
So I was surprised that I love this so much, but she didn't really like it. Although I can understand why people don't like it. It's one of those books that like I totally get why people don't like it. It just worked. I don't know.
Right. That's how it was for Riley Sager's new book. Like me and her both, like I think I gave it 4 stars, but it was like a good 4-star. It wasn't like a super low 4-star in my feelings about it. And I think she gave it 5 stars, but most people did not like it. And I see why they didn't like it, but like, so we'll have to see. I want to read it soon though. I just lost there we are. Okay. Didn't read anything. Instagram is distracting. For me, it's Instagram, not TikTok, that is like, can suck me in sometimes. Finished Wrong Place, Wrong Time, a very clever time travel crime thriller. Ooh.
That's interesting.
I have to look into that one. I've never heard of it, but I liked Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Did not like Recursion. But I'm definitely interested in trying more like time travel. Read some coming up to midway through Babel. How are you liking that, Abby? I want to read it, but I DNF Secret History. But I liked Catherine House. I don't have a lot of like experience with dark academia, so I want to read it.
I'm very hit or miss with dark academia. I either love it or I hate it, and there's like no in between.
Yeah. What have you read Ninth House? I want to try that one.
I haven't read that yet.
I have. I really liked it. I gave it 5 stars.
You
And I
DNF'd
also
Secret History,
DNF'd
too.
Secret History, so
I DNF'd it like after 5 pages.
I was trying for a while because it was for a vlog, so I wanted to give it like a fair chance, but I think I got like 30% in, and it's a long book, so that means I read a good amount of it, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. I did that with Gone Girl. Like, I hate Reddit because it was for a vlog. Have you read Secret History, Riley?
No. But I've read If We Were Villains, which I loved, and I heard people say that they're very similar.
Okay.
So.
Is that super pretentious?
Yeah, but like I feel like it's not like pretentious in, I don't know. It's like very aware that it is pretentious.
Okay. For me, it's like if like the main character that you're in their head, like they're too pretentious and they think they're better than everyone else, that bothers me. So I think that's what I didn't like about Secret History. Read a few chapters. Also a slow reader. I like audiobooks and reading yeah, I do the same thing and it helps me.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You do that too?
Mm-hmm.
Coffee shop. Ooh. What coffee shop are you at? Not like the specific. Okay.
Give us
you know what I mean? Like,
location.
you know what I mean? I haven't even been to Starbucks since they brought out the new drinks. I think I'm gonna do that though. Maybe Thursday. Oh, okay. You didn't know that. I'm assuming you're talking about Marvelous Light. Didn't know it was a book. You impulse bought
Really
it.
pretty,
Okay.
the copy that I have. I'm gonna go grab it, but you can keep going through comments because it'll take me like a second, but I want to show how pretty it is.
Yeah, it is very pretty. I do this too sometimes, but not that often, like impulse buy, unless it's at a secondhand store. Then I'm a lot more likely to impulse buy.
Yeah.
Look at these edges.
Ooh.
They're so
It's so
cool.
pretty.
And then the book, like this is the clear
Oh.
thing, and then like the hardcover is this.
That looks velvety.
It's not, but yeah, it does. It's like a very smooth hardcover though, not one of those
Okay.
fabricy ones. It's like matte, smooth hardcover. I really
Yeah.
like it.
I
And
don't
then
know
the
why, but I feel like I imagine it being like velvet.
it looks like it because it looks kind of like a rug pattern or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it.
Pretty. Okay. Oh, it's your TBR video. Those can be hard too. Are you doing a game? Because the whole
40
going back
minutes?
and forth. Huh?
I said 40 minutes for a TBR. Whoa.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
the game was really, really, really mean. It gave you like $30.
That's what happened with my brand new game the first month that I did it. I hit the second dragon, which is like almost at the end of I had to go all the way back. I appreciate you video making girlies. Aw, thank you. I get mad trying to make templates for my books on Instagram. I get that.
I find Instagram so hard. That's why I barely ever post on there. Like taking pictures and making them look nice is harder for me than just making a video.
Yeah. I think I've taken 2 Instagram pictures in the past like 9 months. I never do it. I just post on my story.
Yeah. I just got an Instagram so that I could talk to people on there because you can't like DM people on YouTube. So it's like I need an Instagram to be chatty.
Yeah, I have trouble with Bookstagram. I was a blogger for years and years under a separate name, but I did home and garden and homestead stuff. So I have a separate Instagram that I really enjoyed keeping. And that kind of content was easy for me, like taking pictures of food or my garden or the animals, like that kind of thing. That was super easy. But in terms of like laying out books and trying to make that, to me, like way over my head. That's really, I don't know why, but it's definitely really hard for me. Oopsies.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. I don't know what just happened. Let's go back to Abby's comments. I think we were there. Okay. Sorry. The amount of times I've been editing a vlog and got so confused as the clips are all in the wrong order. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, I try to at least like I put them onto my iMovie, onto their correct video, but then like I don't do anything after that. I just swipe them over so that doesn't happen. But then I still don't edit as I go though, because I'm masochist, I guess. Oh, subscribe to Riley. She's awesome. Riley, I think, is one of the first booktubers that I started watching when I was watching BookTube.
Oh, really?
Yes. You and Becca and Alexandra Roslin.
Mm-hmm.
I think those were some of the first ones that I started watching. I haven't heard a single bad review for Babel, well, I just watched Cassidy's.
I watched that video.
So
she gave it 1 star.
She did not. But the thing is that me and Cassidy have super different taste, except for a few things. Like we both like the Faithful and the Fallen series so far, and we both like Robin Hobb and like maybe a couple of other things. Stormlight. Not the same taste on romance or thrillers or most fantasy. So I'm hoping that like maybe I will like it still if I try to read it, because
I still bought it. I still am excited to read it, and I'm just also kind of scared of it.
yeah. Abby is loving it.
Good.
I was very nervous going in as the languages students. Okay. So you went to Oxford. Wow.
Fancy.
That's so cool. I know that you were saying like you were from Oxford or you lived there for a while or something like that. And so you were worried about how the setting would be portrayed. But I did not know that you studied there. That's so cool. I read The Secret History and hated it. It was so pretentious and rambling and slow. See, slow for me is fine, but the pretension for me, not so much. I'm the same too as Riley. I read If We Were Villains, and everyone says The Secret History is the same, so I'm not inclined to pick it up. Also,
If We Were Villains.
oh, thank you. Is aware about the pretentiousness. Yes. Okay. Well, maybe I would like. Maybe I can try that one out then. Community coffee, local for me. Starbucks this morning. Hitting up all the coffee shops. Awesome. See, I live in the middle of nowhere, and so there's no reason for me to go out and get coffee. It's like a 20-minute drive. So I have to already be going somewhere in that area, and that's not where like my grocery store is or anything either. So it means I have to be already going to like the bookstore or Hobby Lobby or Home Goods or something, which doesn't happen very often. Yeah, it was a gorgeous copy. Well, that was the Illumicrate one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really, really pretty. Yeah, because it's especially like a hardcover to impulse buy it. Like those are expensive. Do you guys remember how I was saying the other day how on Amazon Babel was like $19? It's like $36 on Amazon now.
I bought it.
They had it on sale. Now it's more expensive than it originally was.
Wow.
Yeah. I was about to read Silent Patient, and Script took away the audiobook till September. What?
Oh yeah, Scribd loves to limit people for an unlimited service. Scribd is quite limited.
No fun. I really liked the Silent Patient.
I did too.
But I did not. Did I listen to the audiobook for that one? I can't remember. I don't think I did.
Oh, I think Babel is actually sold out on Amazon because when you go to it's like from a third-party seller.
So it's like people reselling it for a profit.
Oh, because it did say like only 4 left when I did it, when I was looking at it earlier today. So maybe that was a third-party seller or something. I don't know.
I was like, why would you give me $6? That's so expensive.
Seriously. Like I thought, because I think that originally it was like 28 or something. I really don't like the Illumicrate edition. I don't like the plastic dust jacket or the pattern.
That's fair. Yeah, the plastic dust jacket is kind of weird, but I like it.
I have the Waterstones edition, which is more to my taste, though. I haven't tried the book yet. I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this happens to me. Okay, there. Yes, I'm doing a game. Okay, is this a new game?
Yeah, her introduction, she says.
Awesome.
That makes sense for why it's so long, though, if you're having to introduce the whole game and do the game and talk about the books.
Yeah, exactly. I think that my first one was... I think it was longer, even though this next one I had to do Bookopoly also.
Mm-hmm.
So... Oh, yeah. So you have like a lot to edit. Hey! Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Okay. Sorry, guys. I record on my phone too. I don't think there's a way to pause the video and pick back up. Yeah, I don't think so. I just like stop it and start a new one. I don't think that there's, unless you guys know, I don't know of a way to pause it when you're recording. Haven't got into Cassie's video yet. Yeah, I think she just posted it today.
I feel kind of bad for spoiling her rating, so please go watch Cassidy's video because it's a great video. It's a great vlog. I shouldn't have spoiled what she gave it, but it's very good. Very good.
It is a good one. And she does she has like a lot of good like atmosphere in it too.
Mm-hmm.
I love taking Instagram photos, but I often just don't have the time for the big setups with like a lot of books. Single book photos are easier. Lately I've started taking them out with me on dog walks. Oh. Yeah, like getting like outside content. It doesn't surprise me that Cassie doesn't like it. Sometimes I am more surprised when she does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one thing about Cassidy is she's gonna have strong opinions, which is
right. Which I love. Which
yes.
I totally love that. Yeah. I grew up in Oxford and studied languages at Lancaster. Oh, okay. A less well-known UK university. Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like you're saying that you're liking how it's going so far, though, so that's good. I want to see your dog. Ah, okay.
So
you can see all the blankets I have on the floor so that it controls the sound. And my foot. Yep, that's Hank. Hopefully you didn't get close up to my foot. Was my foot on there? Oh, God.
It's fine. It was mostly the dog.
That's good.
It was the dog and your dogs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got your dog there, too. I didn't even, like...
Oh, yeah, he's kind of going... He's, like, eating my sleeve right now. We're having a tug-of-war. It's just I'm not yelling at him because we're alive, but yeah, that's what he's doing.
He's got some energy.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. The B-roll she has in that is like exquisite. So many amazing vibes going on in that video.
It's really good. And she read another book in that too, so.
Yeah.
Hank is handsome. Yeah, he's very handsome. He's a good dog too. He was really easy to train. We actually adopted him when he was 2, and he wasn't potty trained. And he potty trained very quickly, and then he has taken to commands really well. So he's a really good dog. He's the best pit I've ever had. Usually they're kind of harder to train than he has been. Yeah, it's a good video. Oh, thank you. Okay, I totally failed at controlling the break this time. Sorry. So I guess we should probably do another sprint because I do want to continue on in this. I'm really liking it. And so how long do you guys want to sprint for?
I'm good for whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
How about we do until, huh?
I just said I'm good for whatever.
Okay. How about we do until 15 after?
Okay.
Sounds
good. I'll put the banner up and we will come back here at 15 after. Hello.
Hi.
How'd it go?
I'm on page 250 and I'm so obsessed. I just filmed a vlog clip of me like checking in, and the whole vlog clip was basically me being like, it's so good.
How about you, Riley? I didn't ask you what you were gonna read.
Yeah, I haven't picked something. I wasn't reading during that sprint because I ordered food, so I was eating and watching Criminal Minds.
Okay, so you
I'm
started
still
watching
like
it.
very early into it. I think I'm only on like episode like 13 of season
Mhm.
1, but I'm obsessed.
So good.
I told you, it's like freaking amazing. It's the only like crime show that I've actually gotten like obsessed with and actually rewatched, and
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why I didn't watch it for so long is because I used to watch what was it? SVU. And that was like heavy and like triggered me a lot. I don't know why I kept watching it. So I was kind of worried that like Criminal Minds would be the same, but it's almost, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like comforting. I don't know.
It totally is. It's one of my comfort shows for sure.
mine too. But it's also creepy. Like it's scary to watch at night alone. Like I used to do it when I lived on my own, and but like it will kind of get you creeped out.
Mhm.
But like in a cozy way.
Especially the episodes that Matthew Gray Googler directs. Those ones are always the creepiest of the show. And so whenever you see one that you're like, oh my God, that was creepy, if you look up who wrote it or directed it, it's probably him.
I never even thought about looking at like the different directors for the different episodes.
Yeah. When he does it, it's always like a weird and creepy episode. But they always end up being my favorite episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So no, Charlie. My cat is being needy right now. This book is horrific.
Oh.
In a good way?
In a good way, but like it's like,
is it a horror?
So you know how we were talking about how like Criminal Minds feels like cozy even though it's kind of scary?
Yeah.
In a completely different way this is too. Like these witches are not good witches.
Okay. Interesting.
And trigger warnings already for animal sacrifice. Like animal cruelty or, that stuff.
Are you liking it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm really liking it. So basically, like this girl, she can see ghosts, and her mom is like was like a super evil witch, and so she's going home for her mom's funeral. I'm probably like 15 or 20% into it, so I don't think any of that's like a spoiler, but so her mom is super evil and these witches are like have been gone back for centuries, but her coven or her family's coven or whatever are all like blood witches, I guess, which like in this book they are like murderous. So and then but she like sees all these haunted, like she sees what she calls like a death cycle, so ghosts replaying how they died. So because, and that's like unrelated to her, like her family, like her other family members don't see dead people, ghosts, but she just does. And so a lot of these scenes are really if you imagine like The Sixth Sense, like kind of like the horrific, that kind of is kind of, yeah, there's been some scary scenes, but I don't know if it's like a horror. I don't know.
It sounds like maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's I feel like a lot of books recently have been more in a cozy horror genre, so maybe that's a good example of a cozy horror.
I think this might be that.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. but I've never read a cozy horror before, unless you count like Neil Gaiman.
I don't know. I know a lot of Darcy Coates books get counted in as cozy horror, especially her haunting ones.
I don't know if I've ever read Darcy Coates. I don't think I have.
I love Darcy Coates.
What books has she or they written?
She does a lot of those, like Haunting of Ashburn House, Haunting of Leaf House, Caro Haunt, and then also she has a water horror one and like a space horror one, From Below and Parasite are those other ones.
Okay.
And she has one called Hunting. She has a million books.
I remember a lot of people were going to do The Haunting of Ashburn House for Summerween, right? Because you had to do haunt in the title. So that was like a lot of people's picks.
Mm-hmm. She's all on KU too. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, bye. Well, you're not here anymore, but bye. And have fun at BJ's. I went to BJ's one time, I think, a while back when they first opened up by us. It's like Sam's Club or Costco, but yeah. I am sitting outside on my back patio. There's a woman 2 houses up cackling loudly on the phone. That happened like with our neighbor. Like she would talk on the phone, but she's way over. But because of the woods, actually things like Carrie in the woods a lot. And I would just hear her like complaining about her husband all the time. And she moved. I mean, I haven't heard her voice in a couple of years, so I guess she got really annoyed.
This is on my September TBR, which is why we was talking about it. But yeah, I'm excited for it.
I saw enough that one time, but because I was just like not in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Riley, you said you liked it.
Yeah, I think I gave it 4 stars.
Did you read wasn't the sequel like Scarred?
Yeah, I haven't read that yet. I'm so bad about picking up like romance sequels. I don't know. I never do it.
Me too.
I was curious what this was, and I like in the chat on your phone, this shows up as emojis, but it's just not translating on there. It's not just someone typing "stay home." They were emojis.
What a stay home emoji is.
I didn't really know what the emojis were either, but
Rye is doing them. If you follow Rye's Reading Corner, she's doing sprints at 7:15 Eastern. So this one is that was probably our last sprint because I'm gonna have to eat, and that's like less than an hour from now. So yes, and then this after we're gonna do some chatting, and then that'll probably be it because I need to eat something. What did you get, Riley? I forgot to ask.
Oh, I just ordered Whataburger.
I've been craving that recently. It's like storming outside, so I don't know if I really want to go out and get it. But also, I don't want to order it because it's embarrassing because it's literally like a 1-minute drive from my house.
Okay, I'm literally around everything. I still DoorDash. I don't even care.
Most places don't deliver to my house, so I love DoorDash because they'll do it. And I'm gonna link to Rise. Okay, she said Rise. I'm gonna link that in the description for anyone that wants to find that, but I'll do that like when we hop off. Hey Rye. I will see you soon. Everyone here is saying hi to Rye. Oops. Just getting in. Only read a chapter of Hook, Line and Sinker. Ooh, I hope you're liking it. I liked it. Have you guys read the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
I liked it, not as much as the first one.
Okay.
I wasn't like I wasn't super into the couple.
Yeah, I like them both fairly similarly, but usually most people I think have a preference. Like I think Becca actually really didn't like the first one, but she loved the second one. Becca in the books. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations, because I know that was kind of like being a pain for a little bit. Didn't we get distracted with TikTok? It's a mood. Watching Katie Robert get inspired by Sam Smith's new song. She is so present on social media. Page 74, post on Instagram, listen to more of The Great Hunt.
I saw your post, Emma. It was beautiful. She posted like a lot of sprayed and stenciled edged books on her Instagram. And they were
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, Criminal Minds is awesome. Ooh, Wolf Gone Wild. That's on my TBR this month.
I'm reading the sequel to that this month.
That's like something about Hex, right? Don't Hex and
Drive, I think. All the titles are so cute.
They are. I'm excited for it. I think I was doing it I had Color Wheel and I got blue for Bookopoly. And I picked that one. I was going to do a paranormal romance vlog, but I've decided I think I'm only going to do one like themed vlog this month because I just want to read and I like,
Yeah.
So I think I'm doing I'm going to be reading hint a lot of witchy books this month. So, but I want to make it really fun. Like I want to have some fun atmospheric stuff going on too for it. So I just want to put my energy into that and then go back to making some lists. Lost Apothecary. Ooh, veggie wraps. I haven't had a good veggie wrap in a while. I used to actually eat them a lot. 34 pages of Mr. Beacon? I've never heard of that. 4 chapters, trying to play detective, Daisy Darker. Oh, okay.
That's a book where everyone seemed suspicious in that book. When I was reading it, I was literally anyone could have done it. And I was like, everybody was so sus.
Was it And Then There Were None?
Yeah.
Got it.
I loved Daisy Darker so much.
Do Not Overdose on Criminal Minds. I bought the box set years ago and marathoned it, and it did my head in psychologically for days. Do not recommend.
I have been having really weird dreams because I've been watching it before I go to bed because I always need a show to kind of fall asleep to. So I have been having strange dreams since I started it.
And I did the same thing too, and I did too, but I still did it. Oopsies. What are you reading? I'm reading Legacy Witches. Riley's not reading anything yet.
And I'm reading Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin.
Yes. Sounds like a creepy book. I'm guessing that was this one. It is. Yeah. It's a bit creepy. It's not super scary. I mean, it's just, there's been some, and actually some of the imagery too, there's been some gross stuff too. 64% of Ghost Eaters.
I really want to
Ghost
read
Eaters.
Ghost Eaters. I don't think it's out yet, but it sounds so good. If it's the one that I'm thinking of.
What kind of book is it?
It's a horror book. I'm pretty sure it's about there's a drug you can take to see ghosts or something. I'm pretty sure that's what it was about. I could be wrong though.
I would not take that drug. Would I? Maybe I would. No, I wouldn't.
The cover is so cool.
Yeah.
Would you?
Take drugs to see ghosts? No.
No way.
I mean, the thing is too, I already have a couple times, but
taken drugs or seen ghosts?
Oh. I was referring to the ghosts. But but not vividly. And
the cover.
Yeah, it's so creepy looking.
Yeah.
That's a creepy cover.
Very cool.
Yeah, our property has like 2 ghosts on it, so I have one of her books called The House Next Door on my TBR for next month. Awesome, awesome. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Darcy Coates, top 5 author. I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yeah, Darcy Coates, and she has a book coming out. It might already be out, but it's like her newest book, so if it's not out yet, it's coming out soon, about a haunted winery, and I'm like, that sounds so good. I love wine.
Yes. Yes. Let's do that. Let's read that. I want to read that. Let's read that now. Love dark retelling so much. Ooh, well, if you like retellings, hint, hint. Keep an eye out for something happening in November. Thanks, Kaylee. Wolf Gone Wild was my poll pick for Bookopoly, or Bookopoly-thon. Awesome.
Could be referring to either of our dogs, but yes, both.
My cat was up here, but not my dog. My dog could not sit on my lap. He's like 80 pounds. Your dog is, he's sleeping behind you.
That was so comfy.
Kind of blends in sometimes. Like I don't even notice him.
Yeah, I was like my first year while I was in my grad school program, everything was online, and I got told by like my classmates and my professor that they thought I had a stuffed animal behind me at first, and then a couple classes in, they were like, "Wait, he's real." And I'm like, I wouldn't just have a stuffed animal behind me in my graduate seminars, but
that's so funny.
But yeah, favorite place.
Just one day he moves. Oh, good question. Are you obsessed with Reed yet?
I love Reed. You know, Reed gives me similar vibes to Oliver from what's the book called?
Lotus?
You know, yeah, from Lotus.
Yeah.
Like maybe you'll see a couple more of those vibes as you watch more, but not super similar, but just in terms of being naive in a very cute way. That's those vibes.
Yeah, he's definitely my favorite character so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but like if you were gonna date one, Morgan or Reed?
Reed.
Yeah. I don't know. Both.
Morgan's just like, he's not my type.
Okay.
I like Morgan the more the show goes on and he gets more complex. I like Morgan more. Reed is always my number one, but you might fall in love with Morgan a little bit more as you watch the show.
Okay.
Riley, all I saw were ears, and I thought you had a baby deer on your lap.
I have this.
I was like, what?
I mean, he could be a baby deer. Similar looking.
So cute.
Yeah, I get that. Because especially on the top of his head, it looks very deer-like.
Yeah, his ears are deerish.
Yeah, sometimes when he's snuggling with me and I'm like watching TV, his ears will get in the way. So I have to like fold them back so I can see.
Have y'all heard about the dark retelling movie of Winnie the Pooh?
I saw this trailer and I thought it was a joke, but it's not a joke. There's literally like a horror movie where Winnie the Pooh is the horror guy in the movie.
Like the villain? Like
he's terrifying.
What?
Yeah. And I saw the like promo for it a couple of months ago and I thought it was just a joke, but it's an official movie that's coming out.
Winnie
I just know my best friend's exorcism is going to be a movie. Mm-hmm. It's already like coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, this Winnie the Pooh movie is able to happen because Winnie the Pooh just got it's old enough where it's out of copyright now. So it's no longer, the character is no longer owned by Disney. So that's why these people are able to make a horror movie about Winnie the Pooh.
I'm going to need to look into that.
The poster looks so bad.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I will definitely be watching this.
Right? My 3-year-old daughter, Aylin, is asleep on my lap. Aww.
That's very cute. And also, do you like Throne of Glass? Is that where the name came from? It's a beautiful name, no matter what. But I'm just curious if it came from Throne of Glass.
I haven't read that. I need to.
I don't know.
I just bought Assassin's Blade.
Yeah, I'm curious if you will like it. I like it, but also I have a lot of nostalgia with it because it was my favorite series back in high school as it was coming out. So it's hard for me to separate it from the nostalgia.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried the first book, just Throne of Glass, and I DNF'd it because it just threw you right in, you know? Which, like, not in, like, a complex way, but just, like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I was told to go back and start with Assassin's Blade.
It does give you more context for the character.
Yeah, Assassin's Blade.
And it starts out pretty YA, but then it gets more new adult-y towards the end of the series.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna give it like this one book, just because I don't read like a lot of YA anymore. And so if we'll see. If I like Assassin's Blade, then I'll try to reread Throne of Glass, and then we'll see. But otherwise, I don't know about like reading like 4 or 5 books to like get to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll see. I hope I like it because I liked ACOTAR and all that. And then like A Court of Silver Flames is one of my favorite books this year.
You might like it then. It has similar vibes. It's just slightly younger than ACOTAR at first.
Yeah.
But the characters are still just as good in my opinion.
Oh, okay. This is what you were saying before. Yeah, just kind of copyright. I thought it was a joke, but it's real.
Yeah.
I want to watch it now since Winnie the Pooh is. Yeah. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Yeah.
Is that the name of it?
I think so.
What?
That's amazing. I love that, Bethany.
Okay, so it was named after a Throne of Glass. Oh, or her daughter, sorry.
Aylin is a pretty name too.
It is.
It referring to her daughter.
Y'all, like, I'm tired. Okay, so I think that's it. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm going to hope my husband comes home with food before Rise sprints. Otherwise, I guess I'm gonna be eating during sprinting because I'm expecting Taco Bell. And he should be home soon, I'm hoping, because the kids are supposed to be in bed in 20 minutes. So, yeah. Or something. I mean, he just took them to the hunting grounds. I'm like, cool. I should have probably been terrified this whole time, but. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, gosh.
I know a lot of people don't like her writing, which is totally fair.
Right. Oh, that's adorable.
So cool.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to my live and our live or what's not. I'm gonna go eat. I hope. And I don't have weekly scheduled sprints, but if you guys are subscribed, you'll be able to see anytime I'm posting sprints. I generally don't do them super last minute or anything like that. So they're generally scheduled like a couple days in advance. So thanks everyone for coming.
Bye-bye.